What's up, guys? So Saturday morning, came back late yesterday because essentially I collected something from a friend. I'll show you what it is. I had to empty the van first, but he had a small piece for sale. This is a Gottlieb Gladiator pinball, and I've always wanted a pinball, and here it is. It needs some work. It needs a bit of work. It's working, but it needs a good clean to start with, and then most of the lights. It's quite clean inside, but I'm not sure if you can see it all. Probably not. But most of the lights on the play field aren't working, so I'll have to change them. There's a sling that's not working, and the crane. There's a crane that it's here at the top that move side to side, and that's not working either. But we'll start with the clean first. Put this back on legs, which also is going to be a problem because I've only 4 bolts for these, and they're sort of special bolts. But I've ordered them already. But while I was there, he also had this empty cab. It was quite small. It's actually an older poker machine, and these make perfect jamming cabs, conversion cabs, and it's quite small, which is great because I'm gonna aim for smaller machines in this room. And I said, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, but there was a monitor as well there, so I got the lot for quite cheap, really. And this monitor looks like, what is it? Well, the frame is different, but it looks like my Arkanoid monitor, like the Wells Gardner. What is it again? Can't remember. Is it a Wells Gardner monitor? Might well be. I see Samsung here, but I don't see. Yeah, I'll have to identify what the chassis is. I never know how to identify these, but it looks very, very similar to the Arkanoid one I have. Pretty sure it is the same one, which would be great. So he doesn't know if this works. That's all right. We'll get use it to fix. We'll fix it, and then if I can't fix it, which I doubt, but if I can't fix it, I'll use it for just for spares for the Arkanoid monitor. So that's great. It's 19-inch. Everything is there. I mean, I can use pretty much anything on this, even the frame. I have another 19-inch tube from a TV that I converted, and that would do just fine for it as well if this doesn't work. But I'm pretty sure we'll get it to work. So first job is to to move these over there. So I'm not sure how to go about it. I think we'll move the empty cab first. I'm gonna have to move stuff out of here. Oh yeah, I got extra stuff. I got this this what is it called? Plasma ball, and the Tetris sign. And it looks good if you. I love these. And the plasma ball already over there. Does not look cool just in the dark. It just looks so cool. I love these. So and these are cool. Like, I know they're cheap and tacky, but because they stack up, there's only one that's plugged in, but they're all conductive. So when you put them on top of each other, they light up. So the place is looking mighty. We need a few more displays in here. I want to get maybe an Atari or Sega sign. Those neon tubes. signs and a few more bits. Maybe a lava lamp that's gonna be properly 70s and 80s, and then the rest is gonna be machines. So I need to find the best way. I need to clear this. I'm gonna move this out back in the other shed. I don't think I need it here. I won't have the room for it. And what I might do in time is get a small cocktail table, like a Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. Ideally one of these. Cocktail table. Put it here, and it'll be somewhere we can sit then as well. But so I need to I need to move some stuff. Maybe bring some of the monitors in one line like that. Just make 2 lines out of these. And so I was thinking maybe the pinball can come here. It's going to come to about here, which will give us enough room to move in. And then, because I think they're what, 55 in length. So what's 55? 55, yeah, just give and take a few inches, but 55 comes to here. So that's going to be enough room, actually, because it will be about here. Somebody can squeeze in behind. And it'll just take the space of one cab. And then I'll put the other JAMA cab here and this one here. So let's do that. Let's move the things in. So I've backed the van to the shed here. But you can see the cab here. So it just needs a good clean and... yeah, definitely clean. Some of these parts obviously I'll have to change. There's a bit of rust on them. Not too bad, it's just spot rust, but I'll look online if there's a way to fix these, but I think it's easier to change them. Maybe I don't know, maybe it just needs a polish and a coat of clear coat. I'll try that. I'll look online anyway. That's a great thing about these nowadays. So much information online on how to fix them that you know, even 10 years ago you were pretty much on your own, but now this is just so much documented online. Yeah, he gave me his strap. I'm gonna leave that on for now. Well, he wants the strap back at some point, but that's okay. But I'll use the strap just to take it out. It's quite heavy, actually. I was surprised at how heavy it is. It's almost as heavy as a cab. But I've moved the other cab here out of the van. So I started just giving it a clean because it was just caked in dust. But maybe I'll show you what's inside. So this was obviously a poker machine. And you can see all the lights, all the buttons would come here, and then you have a screw on button, so all these lit up. It's good to have them actually, because all the micro switches are still here, and the bulbs, so I'll have a use for them definitely. So I'm gonna have to remove the harness altogether, because it's not a JAMA harness. I can't use that for anything really. I see these as spare parts. I'll use them for something else, so it's cool. Yeah, the glass is here. I wonder, is that standard size glass? Let's see. Can I take that out without breaking it? There you go. I'm just gonna leave that here for now. Can I fit the 19-inch in here? Yeah, it looks big enough. Not sure if it's deep enough though, but it should be. I mean, there was a monitor in here before. So that's essentially what's holding the monitor in place. I might actually take that out and cut a template for it, because I'll definitely use that at some point. I'll need to take it out and clean it. I'm gonna clean everything here. The T-molding here is fairly damaged. I'm gonna have to change this to a round T-molding, nice clean T-molding. And these here, gonna have to strip the paint off and repaint them, change the marquee to whatever I have in it. I'm gonna try and make this a double dragon cabinet. So to move it in on my own, I might just take everything out of it. Like this. What's here? Wow. can't even. That's the door switch that's been taped together. So that's just straight current going into the switch and back out into. Jeez, where is it going? Okay, it's going in here. Something there. Don't know. I don't see any power conversion though, any power block or anything like that I could have used. This is just hollow, so there's nothing here. That's just a box, essentially, just to make sure you don't electrocute yourself. Yeah, I don't feel anything. Yeah, that's just a small box. There's not a ton of space in here. Does that come off? Okay, that's the coin that should be held. That's not held, I think. That's not held by anything. I could do another one of these and just use like a bally coin switch or something like that. Sorry, that's wet here. I'll put this here. Yeah, bally, midway bally, sorry. Coin door. That wasn't held by anything. Okay. So what have we here? That's the coins box. Whoa! There's a euro coin in here. Cool. And a manky carpet bit. Okay. That's jeez. Okay, we've got switches here. We've got the that's the meter, coin meter. Can these be reset? I'm sure they can. Switch this. Yeah, I don't see any power blocks. Okay, so I think we've got it mostly to the bare bones. I should be able to move this in. I have to clean everything though. If I get the Hoover and Hoover the crap out of it. Yeah. There you go. That's an empty cab. It's a perfect day for it as well. You can take time outside. Like it's due to rain a bit later on, but not for most of the day. So okay, let's move this in. Well, I'm going to continue cleaning it. Maybe the front and side, and then move it in. All right. That took a sweat and a half, but so I got the cab mostly taken down, you know, and then cleaned as best as I could. So there's a lot of stuff that need to be done. Well, at least I have the base shell for it. This will have to go. I'm gonna have to make a new panel, because obviously the holes are in the wrong place, and etc. etc. And then I got the pinball Gladiators. Really cool. It's filthy, so I need to give it a clean. But it seems clean enough. I don't see anything too bad on the play field. No, not really. No. And then, yeah, there's some paint gone actually, but. So I'm gonna have to just repaint some areas, like here, underneath here, slightly gone. It's mostly having to clean it, and then you know see what's inside, see if it works. So I'm gonna have to wait to get the bolts for the legs, to put it on legs. It's pretty heavy actually, I have to say, but I'm gonna have to wait until I get the bolts to put it on legs, and then from there we can plug it in and see if it works. But in the meantime, I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean the glass and clean all the edges and corners and things like that, because it can do with a good scrub. But there you go. That's it's gonna be my two next projects. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this, and then I'll catch you back for the next update. But man, it's looking quite complete already. So this space will have to be cleared at some point, but we really have space for one cab, one other cab really, if I'm honest, or technically if I shuffle this, like if I move this here nearer to the entrance, put in the other cab here, maybe, oh yeah, maybe, well, so one other big standard cab or two cabarets type of cabs, because they're much narrower, which is what I think I'm gonna go for. I was rather hoping I'd get a table for a cocktail table for a Pac-Man game, but that's not looking like it'll give me much space here, unless I put the Donkey Kong here and I use this space for the cocktail. But that'll be it then. So I've cleaned as best as I could. It's not ideal, but it'll do for now. Give it another go, but I thought I'd show you what's under the these. So under here is all the logic boards. No, you lose the slide up. So all your bulbs are here, just lighting all the different places. Now the old pinballs would have scoring, like LED stuff like that, but that's all done here at the bottom. Yeah, interesting. I've never worked on pinballs, so it'd be interesting to see how these all work, and then hopefully, now how do you work? And then so this lift as well. You can see work on all the connections. Oh yeah, that's the LED and display. That's cool. It's really cool. Everything is cool edge connectors. So the next step is for me figuring out how to open, to take the glass off, and this actually slides back up like that. Actually, I'm gonna clean this edge here. Yeah, it's dirty as well. 1993. I thought I was older. I thought this one was 97 for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. These are alcohol wipes. There's a sticker there with a name, somebody's name on it. There's traces of what I rather hope. There's this tape here, electrical tape to mask something. There's an all right reserve sign, and it looks like something underneath. Could be wrong. Maybe it was just a protector of sort. You don't really see it when it's wedged down, so I just leave it. That's inside. That's actually not outside. Wow. So is this an overlay? Oh yeah, it is an overlay actually. And that feels like, is it glass? Yeah, it's very much glass. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. So it's actually an overlay. It's good news. It means I can get a new one. Because with the glass stuff, it's, you know, it's cool, but it just, if it breaks, you're screwed. Oh, there you go. You can actually take that off and clean the glass on the inside there. Might do that. Yeah, it's in need of a clean actually. Everything is. Right guys, so before I put the legs back on the pinball, I need to clean them a bit. There's some spots of rust on them on the inside and outside, and some of the bolts are all kind of just horrible looking. Some of the balls actually have some rust on them. Like, it might be easier to actually buy new balls, but let's see if I can restore them a bit anyway. So I'm gonna try a few things separately. So I don't know if this is actually plated or if it's yeah, I'm not sure if it was just, you know, buffed and glossed, but gonna try a few things here. One of them is I'm gonna try the that rust gel treatment on the inside and a small section on the outside, and see if that does anything to the leg, anything bad. And if not, I might use that because it's actually very good just to get rid of the dust. And then I'll just use some fine sandpaper and some fine steel wool afterwards to remove the rest, and maybe give it a buff with the. I have a buffing head on one of my sanders, so I'll try that, and then I'll probably clear coat them afterwards. Yeah, let's see. I can't film the entire process, but I'm gonna show you each step, hopefully, as I go. And then I'm just gonna bathe these in this. Will I just apply the brush? Yeah, I'll see. Anyway, I'm just gonna put a bit of this and then just apply some of the gel to all the parts and see if that helps. And on the legs, I'm just gonna do a few tests first. Okay, let's go. Okay, so a few minutes have gone and done a couple of things. So here I've actually just gone at it with the wire wool, steel wool. Sorry, steel wool. It's a fine steel wool. I haven't used any sandpaper, and it's cleaning up okay. You can still see traces of where the rust was worse. Didn't take too much elbow grease. Here I've used the rust treatment, and you know what? It's not bad at all. It's not actually attacking anything. Obviously, so you can tell where the rust used to be because it'll become dark. It'll convert it. I think there's 3 stages of rust. One of them is that black one where it starts getting rusty, and then the last one is what we see, and that's where it starts flaking off. The steel sort of start layering and flaking off in layers like that. And that took no effort whatsoever. But you know what? I'll probably still need to go at it with the steel wool just to even out some of the grain. But anyway, but I kind of like it because it allows me to go in places where I might not be able to go to, especially here, you know, in places like that here. It's going to be awkward to get to. So, and I've actually put some in here as well on the inside, and you can see that the rust is coming up very, very easily. What we're seeing here, so here it's blackened, you know. We're seeing where the rust used to be, and then I think we're gonna have to sand it anyway. But it might be an option just to get rid of some of the rust in places like here, you know. So I'm gonna coat them in that thing anyway. Leave them for a few minutes. I think 10 minutes should do it, and then go at it with the steel wool, and then see if I can find a way to buff them a bit better than this. But this is not too bad actually. It'll clean up nicely here. I like it. Okay, let's get back to work. It's quite amazing. You can already see there. Wow, rust is completely going away. By the way, I meant to say, this is what I use. I can't remember where I got this. Probably on the internet, probably eBay. But use something that's safe for stainless steel and aluminum. Otherwise, or aluminum, never know. But look at that. It's yeah, quite good. I'm doing the inside here. You can see the rust deposit, but it's actually cleaning up quite nicely. And I'm just sort of wet sanding it. I rinse them in water, and I'm using the water on it just to wet sand it with the fine steel wool. And yeah, quite happy with that. Look at these. This was actually slightly different. I wonder if it's from a different leg, because these are a lot more chrome looking, and this is just looks, I don't know, not chrome anyway. It's alright. I'll use that probably in the far end corner so it's less visible. But okay, this phone is gonna die very soon, so I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna go charge this phone, and I'm going to do the other 3 legs. Bit of elbow grease. These are cleaning up quite nicely as well. By the way, don't do what I do here, which is hold them by the hand. They're all rusted. Look at that. They're actually quite clean now. Not as shiny, I suppose, but yeah, really cool. I've taken the legs off. These are actually the legs, just stabilizer to level everything once you're on the ground. So I'm gonna go charge this phone and get back to you when all these legs are done. One bit of a problem or thing I've done. It's my own fault. I was trying to loosen this screw here because it was actually just too tight from the rust. It was just rusted down. So I got it loose, but I actually crushed the thread here, putting this in the vise, even though I had this old jean to protect it. Come on, focus. So one thing I can do is actually just rethread it using one of these what is it called, tap and die. Is that it? Tap and die set. I've used this a few times. Very handy actually. So you can actually just if you have a piece of metal and you need to drill and have, you know, the ridges for a screw to come in, you use these guys and this. And if you need to thread a bar of metal or rethread a screw, you use this and one of these guys. So I think we're looking for this too big. Yeah, this might be it. Yeah, I think so. I got these cleaned as well, but yeah, that should be okay. So I'm gonna, there you go. So you secure this bit here. I don't know what any of it is called, if I'm honest. And then very slowly and very gently. So I'm gonna. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, so bear with me for a second. Yeah, you can use oil. So I'm just gonna go to. There you go, that's where it starts to, yeah. And you go back and forth like that. Could even use some, let's see if it helps. Yeah. And it's tempting just to force it, but don't, because you can actually just damage the whole thing. Just gonna check if, yeah, that's okay. It's actually a lot easier than just threading. I just want to check if I'm on focus. Yeah, I think it's alright. Can use some oil as well just to help it a bit, but here, because I'm following a thread that's already been created, not a lot of resistance in this guy, which is great because it's mostly threaded already, and I'm just cleaning the thread here, really. It's good every now and then to check you haven't messed up the thread. That's not too bad. Okay, I'll stop filming, I'll finish this and then get back to you. And there you go, here it is. Most of it is okay now. It's a bit of fluff on it, but just rethreaded the whole thing, so you can check if this works. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I wasn't going nearly as far before. So we're good. And while I'm at it, this is the legs all done and clean and shiny. Look at that. Two of them look like the chrome coating. The other one look a bit more faded. But yeah, they came out well. So I just clear coated them as well with some clear coat lacquer. just to protect it and prevent it from re-rusting over. It'll, you know, it's metal rust, that's what it does, but it'll provide some protection. So I've also cleaned the bolts and the legs, and the balls don't look too hot, but it'll do for now. At least they don't have any rust in them anymore. But they took, actually this guy still has a patch here, but it's smooth, you know. I'll probably just order some more because they look, they don't look great actually. But they'll do for now, just for testing, and I'll get some more very soon. In fact, I'll probably order some more tonight, and yeah, it's time to put them on the pin. So let's do that. Whew. Okay, that was a bit stressful to put the legs on my own, but I think we're good. So what you do essentially is you flip this back down. You secure it with a rope or a strap, and then you flip it on its back. So this should be on the ground, this section here, and this should be flipped like that. So that's why you strap it, and then you put the front legs on, tighten them well, and bring it back down on the front legs. And then that's the hairy part where you need to lift the back, and it's very heavy. It's very heavy. So I use this, and I use my my horse rack as well, just to help me. So I lifted on this, and then I purchased to actually lift it from my legs up and then onto the rack, and then I was able to put the legs down. But it was a bit hairy. So I just plugged it into the main socket. And there's only one way to find out. The legs look really good now, I have to say. I'm really happy with the way they came out. Look at this, it's really cool. This is very sturdy, there's no give in them, and yeah, really happy with it. Yeah, this is as tight as it gets. I love the front. It actually came from Spain, Malaga. And it's all in pesetas. It's really cool actually. Will I keep it like that? I might do. There's no coin mechanics. Okay, I'm just delaying the inevitable here. I gotta switch this on. Oh, it's working. It's working. Oh, it's so cool. I was told some of the lights on the playfield don't work, so it's probably a fuse issue. But the guy said it was working. It worked a year ago or something like that, and yeah. So apparently this is not working, this sling here, and the crane isn't working. But the rest should be working. So is there a coin up? Oh, I don't like that sound. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll have to figure out where that sound is coming from and why. Could actually just be the static on the amp here. Oh, sounds like that's like there's a few switches here. Oh, okay, there's a test button here. Do you know what? Let's just coin this up and see if it works. Is there a way to coin it up easily? No, there isn't. Okay, so this is the coin up mechanism. Light here isn't working, need to replace that. This one is working, that's cool. And this one is it could be stronger actually. And then no, I don't see a coin up, so I'll have to fix that. Maybe I can maybe I can just bring this down, because that's what actually. Aha! You have to do it a few times. That's not crediting it, actually. How about this one? Oh yeah. 2 credits. Oh! 100p, 500p. So I don't know. This one might not be, although it should be working. Well, I can't realistically expect something that's been sitting in the shed to work straight up, but oh yeah, could redo this. Anyway, let's see if it starts.
Shoot again.
Oh!
Shoot again. Shoot again.
Oh, this is awesome.
Shoot again.
Now, why is it giving me?
Plus 1 coin for extra ball.
Press both flippers to it.
Shoot again.
Yeah, there might be some. There might be some settings to do. Anyway, woo! I didn't think this would be working straight away.
1 coin for extra ball.
Although it's doing funny things here. Insert coin for extra ball. No, I don't want to. I'll have to figure out what the how the game plays. Let's try something here.
Shoot the ball.
Oh boy. Is there actually the lights? Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay, volume button, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume of this. Anyway, you know what? This might be a good way to end this video. We got the pin at least starting and somewhat working. Oh, this is so good. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, guys. I didn't expect it to be over that quickly, but at least we got the legs on, got the legs cleaned. I'm gonna have to open the pin inside and see what it's like and see what that buzzing sound comes from. And thank you very much, actually, because the bolts were sent to me by a friend on Facebook, Dave. Thank you very much, man. He sent me these for the pin, and a few fuse as well for this pin, just for free. I offered to pay post, and he was like, no, it's cool, it's all good. So thanks very much, man. That's so generous. Yeah, really cool, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.